now I'm going to lighten it. Just take the extra out. Maybe add some water. The paper is okay. Going back to dark again. See, my light is in the front this way. And he does leave some sky there, I think. So just I like this white. Just soften it a little bit. Eliminate some unwanted white. And what color is that? I don't think the river is colored, but this is the printer or the photograph. So I'm going to add some blue, gray. Whoa, this is not blue, gray. Oh, that's nice. It's a falling foliage. Yeah, it just happened with my paper, you know, the blue gray doesn't work on this paper, so I just clean my palette.
Do you want more paper towel?
Yes, please. Well, actually, I can, you know what, Dan? Yeah, thank you, but let me just show you what I do with this. I just colored that.
Ah.
Like that. Right. Okay. So anything works. Anything works. It's blotting also. You can just add some texture. Yeah. So it's not going to bleed. It's a blotting paper. It's also so blotting, color, textures, 3 functions in one shot. So now, let me show you some modern, very fashion art I just learned from a popular TikTok or video. It's a series made by I think Mo Xuanzi. Have you saw any of that? He does this kind of a figure, called a little angel kind of, like I just practice, and then dark, I think. That's that. Good. Well, I will send you the link. Just one stroke painting, Zen landscape painting. So I will add a person blowing the fruit here. Okay, in Mo Xuanzi's style. Here, thank you, Diane, for the paper. So I need to use pure ink, so I'm not going to bleed on me. So I'm going to do this figure here or here, here. Maybe just on the corner. Yeah, that's the, okay. Just one teardrop with it's wearing a long, and then the hand is raised. And in this case, it may be towards the autumn leaves. Raised. You could be looking down or looking up. So this stroke is kind of hard to do in one. You can he never shows how to do it. I think that's what I guess. It's not done in one stroke, but he always does just like it one drop, one stroke. Yeah. So this is the body and the hand with a large sleeve. But you try to make it look like one stroke. That's very important to make it look like Zen painting. I'm not good at that yet, so I try to fake it a little bit. And then you can use a smaller brush, I think. A small brush for the head. Just dark ink, I think. Just a line. And that has to do with the direction, and that's the head. And just put a little dust there, like a shade, very small, and then the fruit going like that. And then the leftover ink for the boat. And then water it down, the reflection. And then go back to the red, water it down. You cannot repeat, just like that. And then I inscribe a poet. I just reflect my emotion, the mood of this season, and saying goodbye to someone. To China. Okay, 又是一年秋色 autumn color 别 and if you read Chinese, it's the same structure of this one. And this one, when I did this, it's 1 month earlier, and it's just autumn just the start. So I said, 又是一年秋色新 the new color, right? Begins. New autumn color just begins a new year. And this one I said, 又是一年秋色别 so the autumn leaf is going to fall, to leave. So this beer is a double meaning. It's also it says saying goodbye to the leaf. It's also saying goodbye to Sylvia. Okay, I think that that's perfect. Yeah, and that adds to complete this painting. So in addition to this and my seal, it creates a triangle, red. And I can put a year if I can squeeze in there. 癸卯, it's still the year of the rabbit. Okay. Am I going to give this painting to you?
Thank you.
Oh, my seal. Just. Okay, my seal. And you can see the seal is right on the character. It says the year, the 辛酉, the rooster year. So his name is right there. He says 白石画此12幅. That's the last page of the 12. 白石画此12幅. So that's the end of this album. So he signed the album, not just the, and then he put the year there and his name. That's that's the end of this series. Okay, and for me, this is also the end of this class. I will just put right there. Okay.
老师，我问你一下，请问一下，你这个是那个人是不是一个人？
对。
然后穿了长裤子在跳舞。
在吹箫。
吹箫。
这个人的头在这个里面，在这个帽子里面看不见，对。
哦，是帽子啊。
一个草帽。
哦，这个是帽子。
对，是一个草帽，然后这个是个箫，是个笛子。
哦。
箫，对。
So what is it? The hat and the what?
The hat, this is the head. It's under a hat, but it's a very suggestive. So if I, this is better.
What's the horizontal line?
Yeah, I tried to follow this guy named Mo Xianzi. You can do a search and you'll find hundreds of those. Every painting, this figure is like angels. It could be on the notice flower petal, just the same size painting. It could be in landscape, mostly in landscape. It just if you want, I can mimic some other paintings like his, just to show you his style. Just to try, and he will use a large Zen brush, he will use anything like vegetables. Roots of leeks or something like that, and he will do something like a big, mountain or trail or something like that, like a Zen brush stroke, and then he will put this figure anywhere, like. And if you want, we will learn Zen painting.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have to follow his strokes. He does it from upside down. I feel like I can do it in any direction. So it's just like that, and then I think there's a long sleeve, just the poet you can mention. And then this time I try to make it clear. I just make a big hat. How's that? That's too big. Yeah, that's too big. That's not his style. That just makes a mistake. If we do it too large, he just like writing a character, very suggestively. And then it don't have to be a musician. It could be I don't know, other activities. It could be doing nothing, just without the arm. Just I think it's nicer to have that. And sometimes, do you see that trace of the rocket in the sky the other day?
Yeah.
And I think that's similar to that. But let me do one. And he would do something, I think the Monkey King jump. And I really like that. And this is how he does that. So Monkey King the novel, the legendary figure. So I see that trace in the sky. I think, that's something I've never seen before. So it's like Monkey King jump from the sky, right? So you can go. Okay, like that. And then you do the Monkey King in black. I think he does that. Like Monkey King holding a. Something, a monkey, just a monkey. Does it look like it? So just jumping out from the sky.
Oh, he's holding his staff.
Staff,
right?
yeah,
It's the long stick.
Yeah.
He used to fight with it.
He put in his ear and then this kind of his weapon, yeah. Maybe something like that. Staff with the golden 金箍棒，你知道什么叫金箍棒？孙悟空
哦，
一个跟头翻那个108000里。
108000里。
啊，对，可以再远一点吗？这个地方可以从那个，我不知道能不能过来，这样的过来更好。So suggest that's another turn there. And then you can do the land, like that, something like that. Yeah, I think that's it. Not landing yet, huh? Okay, so rocket landing, not launching. What's the time? Half an hour? Do you want to watch more or doing your own study? I'll give you half. You can do your own study now. Yeah. So. Either way.
Either way.
Okay, sure. Let me see. And if you want to paint, you can go back to paint white. This. So I'm going to do the cliff with the autumn foliage of this painting. You can do the foliage, do the cliff first, because then you have. However, because the reason Master C's garden manual painting starts from the tree is the tree usually in front of the rock. It must come first. So you have this tree hanging down the cliff like that, right? Where are the 4 branches? 4枝在哪里？有看到吗？就是我们刚才学的。So the root don't paint too large, but in this case I want to make sure it holds the rock. So like a claw of an eagle, and then going. So this branch goes down. You can create your own. Just basically this is a down branch. I can simplify it maybe just to do some. Maybe just two trees only to the top, because we don't have time to do all. So this brush is a little bit small, but let me try. They overlap each other, right? And this one is outlined. And there's a branch behind there. So you can start doing leaves and then add more branches, something like that. So I just do the heart shape. It's a little bit rounder. It's like that. You see that? Or you can go this way, I think. There's many ways to approach the same shape. You can do the top and then do the ear, kind of like an upside down. How would you draw the upside down heart? Something like that. Okay. Or you can just draw some circle and add some, like a little curve. As long as the pattern is the same size, not vary too much in size, that works. And also try to align them along some pattern, like the 3 squares. I think that's I try to rough a little bit just to make sure I finish in half an hour. So not this tree could be. I think we'll use the four stroke like that, like those. See, it's not pine tree, so don't flick the brush to create a point. You need to press down instead of press down to get that. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you do the middle first, 3, and then add 1. I think, or you can go up, down, and then right, and then add the other one. Just create your own sequence and try to follow that every unit, every element, so you don't think about it anymore. Just to, and sometimes I don't even think about the unit shape. I think about the whole shape of the tree, right? And then we can do the dots. Would be easier. So now I draw this rock, and you can use color to start. Just brown color, I think. And then we would add greens on top of that. The ink usually comes first, but I try to make something look like a more watercolorish, maybe. By the way, I was invited to do 3-hour lecture and 3-hour workshop at Art Center next spring on Chinese landscape perspectives and techniques. They want to educate a group of 12 students in the entertainment design. They want to go to Taiwan. Before they go to Taiwan, actually they tried to find someone in Taiwan, ask me if I know anybody. I don't know anybody, so they end up asking myself to do the lecture for them. So they got some background knowledge about Chinese landscape perspectives and the techniques, some first-hand experience with that before they go to the museums there. So this is called boneless painting. It's more contemporary. My first time. I don't know. Okay, and then I'll add some ink, maybe darks later. Okay. Some yellow, some orange, I think. Should have some more there. You can do the wash and then add blacks if needed. And then some, I like to do it before it gets dry so it blends together, right? So if you decide to go, to continue, you can register before you leave today, or register online if you want, before next class, which is the 12th of October, and we'll continue to learn landscape. Probably I will do more 几百石 and if you like. and also some other artists from my hometown Nanjing. You know, the Fu Baoshi, probably that's my first learned first studied artist. So if you have other suggestions, you know, we can always add something like a figure, little figure or animals to the landscape, you know. So what this is the I'm thinking we can still use that word new because we're still in the early autumn or mid autumn, right? Not yet mid autumn. So 又是一年秋色新. So autumn always symbol remind us of the circle of life, or the flying of time, or whatever has to do with seasonal change. Better have the time of the year. My family name in front of my first name. You could adjust, you can have some bare branches, they're falling, you can add some, don't mess with that. So just show you some quick ideas, and I will send you this picture if you don't have, if you're interested later, so you can practice during the break. We will have 3 weeks, or 2 weeks at least. Next week I have a visitor from UK to do a workshop on this day, on the same Thursday. I'll try to make a recording if she agrees to do bamboo. She also wants to learn calligraphy from Victoria. And she's a musician. She come to work at Hollywood, I think, for recording. She's a composer. Like what is it called? Meditation music. That meditative music. I don't know what it's called. Very easy listening. Well, not easy listening. Kind of natural thing. So perfect to study Chinese painting, get inspiration. Anyway. You still have some time if you have questions, or you can talk in private now.
I love the way those Purple Mountains came out.
Oh, thank you for
it's just,
comments. It looks like waterfall, doesn't it?
Oh, well, I just like the way the color blended.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it just let the color does its thing. Yeah. It's still on?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for following this class online. I will be back on October 12th. See you then. Happy autumn. Bye-bye.